Watch out! Boo! Hello. Hello everyone. How you doing? Hello class. How's everyone doing? I caught ya. I scared ya. Hello everyone. Hello. It's me, Babinka. Teacher, it's me. It's me. I see you guys got your stickers and stuff. Hello everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Digi Monday! It is still Monday, right? Happy Digi Monday! Yahoo! Yahoo! It doesn't quite feel like a Monday because my weekend was actually kind of busy. So this actually feels like the start to like the weekend for me because I was like working from home. So yeah. How you guys doing? Oh, hello. Let's see who's here. Who we got here today? Ghosty, hello! You heard that Babinka Bear's going live soon. You heard correctly. You heard correctly. And then A pull in first. Technically, yes. Yes, yes. Ooh, Beans just got me some milk. Some almond, walnut, and soy milk. Yeah, hello, hello. Oh yeah, get your stickers, everyone. Get your stickers. Ghosty got theirs. Killing Vanilla, hello! I love that sticker. Is that is that Roblox? Fugubi, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hide the pipe bombs. Where are you hiding them? No pipe bombs are allowed today. Not today. Maybe next time. How you guys doing? Let's get to class, shall we? Let's get to technically. I mean, you were kind of beat by Ghosty. I was gonna say, like, I guess technically in that Ghosty posted before you, but it was also before I started stream, and then her message right afterwards was in response to mine, so yours is the first one after stream that wasn't a response. How about that? How about that? You swallowed your pipe bomb, you're not feeling good, killing Vanilla? No! You're not supposed to swallow, you're not supposed to have the period! No, no, don't eat the pipe bombs! You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. Oh no! You see? You see what happens? Oh, it was just me. How come it was just me? How do I make all of you guys explode again? It's mass. There we go. It's mass explode. There you go. You see what happens when you eat your pipe bombs? That's what happens. Yippee! Yahoo! Alright, let's get to class, shall we? Let's get to class. Am I tracking working? Hello, everyone. The music's kind of low, huh? Let me put on some like actual Spotify music, and then we'll get straight into it. I feel like I actually don't have that much to talk about today, even though I had planned for like this to be kind of a half and half stream. You know, you add some half and half to your daily dose of kavafi. I was planning to like yap for a bit and then play play Digimon cards, you know, I'm ripping off the A-Ross formula, if you will. Though he's really good at yapping, too. I also like his redeems. What a guy, that guy. But yeah, I actually don't have too much to talk about today. I had work, actually on Sunday. I had a work event on Sunday. And then before that, oh yeah, I had streamed. Hello, beeplebees, hello. Talk about Magritte? I could. The apple guy, right? The guy with the apple on his face, the surrealist, if you will. I could. Hello, beeplebees, you got your sticker. You got your sticker. I'll talk about my weekend, and then we'll chat a little bit about Magritte, and then we'll see what happens from there. But hello, everyone. Hello, it's me, Babinka Bear, your local sun bear, an art history teacher, an educational streamer. And today, I did want to replace Digimondays from Cyber Sleuth to DCGO, but a part of me was also like, I love playing the Digimon card game, especially now that I'm like finally understanding how it works and stuff. But I don't know how engaging it'll be to the audience. But also, I want to bring you guys into the world, into the Digimon TCG world, you know? So, are you going to talk about your experience playing Elysian? I could do that as well, so we'll put that on the list. Talk about Magritte. Talk about Elysian. Because we told my parents about our local Sunbear art history teacher. You talked to Possum Papa and the Possum parents about me? What did they say? Do they think I'm cool? How's the DS, by the way? How's Possum Papa enjoying the DS? I saw that Gojikins was talking about what is it, repairing that DS? Hello, Station. Hello, folk. Hello. Yeah, I'm excited. It always feels good to know of older folks that are getting into the gaming hobby. They thought you were pretty cool. Aw, yay! That makes me happy. That makes me happy. So let's see. Really quickly, my weekend didn't really feel like a weekend. Oh, I didn't even put in any music. There we go. The music might mix with the music of DCGO. Friday Anime Expo, I already yapped about Anime Expo during my Saturday stream. Saturday, I did the Saturday stream, and then I went to my local card shop and played in the tournament and got my butt whooped. Very soundly. I lost like every game, and it's because I was playing with a deck that I'm not used to playing. But it's one of those like it's a challenge, you know? It's one of those you have to play with a certain type of deck. So I did that. I'm not used to it. I lost almost every single one of my matches except for one, and I was really close to winning another match, but I hesitated and I paid the price for it. Oh, give me a second. Beans just told me that the air conditioning's on, so I have to close the window. Give me a sec. I'm a fool. The window was already closed. Wait, let me catch up on chat right now. You successfully indoctrinated me into the card game, unfortunately, but I have no idea how to get DCGO because the site I saw for it looked extremely sus. I do have a guide. I keep it in my favorites folder, in my bookmarks, because I want as many people as I can to get into it. We can even play a game if you want, but no pressure. Especially because I just like brought it up right now. I know that can be like, oh, I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for that. I'll even put it in chat right now. Whoa, what happened? Toga Nebula, thank you for the raid. Hello, wait, let me get a link to something real quick. Hello. Welcome. You have to learn how to handle the deck. Yeah, I do. I really do. I did learn a lot during that session though. But Toga Nebula, hello, how you doing? You were just yapping? What was the yaps about? That's kind of the goal for today too, is we're gonna yap before we get into some card games today. But how was the yap sesh? Hello, Bad Raid! Yeah, welcome raiders. I'd love to play a game, maybe next time you stream it though, since I actually got a handle on how to actually play. Yeah. No, that's completely understandable because I usually play against bots to really get a handle on my deck, you know? Yeah, welcome raiders. How you guys doing? For any raiders that are unfamiliar with me, my name's Babinka Bear. I'm your local Sun Bear art history teacher and educational streamer. I'm also really into Digimon. So we're gonna be having some Digimon conversations today. It was the return stream. Oh, nice! Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I know I mentioned this during my Offkai recap, but I met Toga Nebula. Very sweet. Also very tall. How dare you? How dare you? Howdy, Matthew. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I showed our randoms on stream. Oh, yeah, we had our randoms. Sorry for being tall. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You can be tall. It's just that to someone as short as I, everyone looks like a tower. Vic, are you gonna start charging the tall people tax? I could. I could. Okay, so there were a couple things that we were talking about. First off, beeplebees is getting into the card game. And then I think I saw a message from Hanel too. Hello, Hanel. Welcome, welcome. Were you beaten by children in a children's card game? I was. Okay, well, first things first. For beeplebees, here's the link to how to install DCGO. And yeah, even if the link is kind of sussy, this links to a Google Doc, but if the link is sussy, it works. It works. It's fine, you know. It works. And then secondly, to Toge and to anyone that rated in with you, if you have to do some post-stream care, no worries at all. But if you wanna stay and yap, no worries. Glad to have you. Okay, what were we talking about? Handling the deck. Yeah, so I didn't get defeated by a child. Luckily, or not luckily, but fortune, luckily, there's no kids that play in our locals. Maybe it's for the best, but it's funny, the card shop that I go to also has Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and Lorcana, which is like the Disney card game, and I definitely see kids playing those. Well, you know what? Maybe not Yu-Gi-Oh, but but I definitely see kids playing Pokemon and Lorcana. So I do wonder what it's like for like the adult folks to be facing up against a child and then potentially getting defeated by them, you know? But within our locals, at least, there's no kids. Everyone's like, it seems like they're all around my age, like we're all in our 30s. I think there's probably some folks that are younger, but it feels like we're all around the same age, especially because like a lot of them talk about like Digimon nostalgia, and they talk about the same kind of nostalgia I do. So it's like, ah, yeah, you seem like you're about my age. Let's see. Nice, Toya, you got your sticker. Matthew, you got your sticker. People play Lorcana. Disney went nuts and made so many expansions. Yeah, people play Lorcana. I was like considering getting into it, but I was like, nah, I'm good. Disney has enough money. And I wouldn't even say that I'm like that much into Disney. Like of course I grew up with like all the princess movies and stuff, but I was definitely not one of those people that like go to Disneyland all the time. Which is funny, if you grow up in Los Bincos, there are definitely people who got like the yearly pass, right? I don't know if people still do this, but those with the yearly pass, they go like every other day, like, or every week. I had friends in college that would literally go every single week. Like they would go to Disneyland to study. Like they would go so often. I'm like, dang. I guess you got to make the yearly pass worth it, right? But I don't know if people still do that. Especially after Bovid, you know? But I was never one of those people. The last time I went to Disneyland was in 2020. But before that, it was like when I was 5 or something. No, actually, I think I went either for my middle school or a high school grad night. But I don't remember. I feel like it was middle school grad night. So I think that was probably the last time I had gone, and then I went again in 2020 because I had a lot of friends who are Disney adults, and they were giving me the tips and tricks on how to like, you know, fast pass the lines. And I remember I went with Beans. We both enjoyed it. We both had a good time, but it was also February of 2020. So, and what sucks is we had this deal. We paid for this deal where it was like, oh, you pay a reduced price. Like, okay, it's like the price of 3 Disney trips. Let's just say that for the sake of simplicity, I don't actually remember how much it cost, but let's say that like it's $100 to go to Disneyland for a day, right? So let's say that the deal was something like you pay $250 and you get 3 trips. So it's almost like a discount, right? Like it's the cost of 3 trips, but like discounted. The only thing is, our first trip was February of 2020. So we didn't get to do those other 2 trips for obvious reasons. So it sucked, but because we did enjoy our Disneyland trip, and we're like, oh, maybe, you know, we'll plan our next return, and then it just didn't happen because of COVID. So yeah. And nowadays, I don't know if I would want to go. I just don't have the energy for it. Even the time that we went in 2020, me and Beans did not have the energy for it anymore. We were resting like every like other hour. We were like, oh, there's a lot of walking. So you're the target demographic for Digimon fans, millennials. Exactly. We're hoping though, a lot of the folks in the community are hoping that Digimon will make a comeback with the 2 new video games, Elysian and Time Stranger, which I got to play both at Anime Expo. Elysian, there's not much to talk about with like that experience. It's literally like the first levels that we played were just tutorial. Because even Beans was able to play the tutorial and he was like getting it, you know? And there's a little bit of story in between. There's some new Digivolutions as well. It's pretty cool. Peck School, hello. Atticus, hello. I used to live like a 5-minute drive from Disneyland. Sister had a friend who worked there and used to sneak us in. This was back in the 90s. FastPass wasn't even a concept back then. Wow. Yeah, the last time I had gone before 2020, I think it was the 90s. Oh no. If I was in middle school, it was like 2005 or something like that. 2003, 4, 5. Dang, that sounds nice though, being able to go when it's hopefully not as crowded as it is nowadays. Though the thing that we liked when we went in 2020 was the Star Wars land. Because we had just binged all of the trilogies plus the Clone Wars animated series. I really like the Clone Wars animated series. I felt like it was such a good like bridge between I don't even remember the movie names anymore, but the one where Anakin is good and the one where Anakin is not good. There you go. I saw pics of Reptilimon. I'm so hyped to see Gemmon's whole line, but I love buff lizard women. Yeah, I got to see it. They did say you're not supposed to take pictures, so whoever took that picture, they snuck it in. But Gemmon does have like a full evolution. You don't see all of them, but you do see their first evolution into champion and then into ultimate, and Reptilimon is one of them. So it was pretty cool to see. I unfortunately cannot show you any pictures. Or I didn't take any pictures, rather. As an adult, the competition for your limited energy makes things harder. Exactly. But yeah, we liked the Star Wars land when we went to Disneyland because we had just binged so much Star Wars stuff and we really liked it. And there's like this this blue milk and green milk that they sold at Star Wars land that was vegan. And I remember it tasted so good. I think the blue stuff was made of butterfly pea, not pea as in PEE, not like, you know, the excretions of a butterfly, but like butterfly PEA, like a pea pod, you know. So yeah, we had some kind of like blue drink that was vegan. Yeah, exactly, Atticus. Butterfly PT, exactly. Green milk mentioned. You mean to tell me a butterfly harvested these bees? Exactly. That's why they call it that. The butterflies actually harvest them. Isn't that cool? But yeah, that was the last time we went to Disneyland. But yeah, I definitely knew people that were like super into Disneyland. And I do wonder if those same people, you know, are into Lorcana as well, right? Or those on like the nerdy side of things, because that's how we got into this conversation. Is like, there's a, for those who don't know, there's a TCG called Lorcana, and it's all Disney. So like, you know, Lilo and Stitch are characters, and you could fight them against the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. But yeah, I do see kids playing that game. I do see kids playing Pokemon as well, and they're usually with their parent too. Oh, no, you know what? They're always with their parent. I feel like that's probably like the store policy, is like, if you're a kid, you should be there with your parent. I'm not even close to my 30s yet and I'm already out of energy. I used to go to every roller coaster when I went to the amusement park. Now I just walk around and wait outside my siblings' ride. It's real though, like the energy levels just go down. I think it does have to do with fitness though, because I am a little bit chubby chub, you know? So I do feel like if I worked out a little more, I would have more energy, but man, it's hard. It's hard to wake up at like 5 or 6 a.m. and just be like, I'm gonna go for a jog. Because I could do it, we could work out in the evenings like we used to, but I feel like I just love yapping too much. I just love yapping too much to you guys, and there's not enough time in the day to go to the gym. I know someone who made a crazy profit buying and holding 10 plus pallets. Pallets?! Dang, that's crazy. Of Lorcana boxes, gambling on the first edition going out of print. Wow, that's actually... it's a good strat. Because by pallets, you're saying like... okay, for those who aren't aware with like TCGs, there's like, you know, the single cards, and then you have your booster packs. Booster packs could have anywhere from like 5 to 12 cards, right? I think in Japan it's like 5 to 6 cards, but here it's like, you know, 12 card packs, depending on the card game. And then you can also buy a box, which is 24 packs. But a pallet, I've actually seen someone in the Digimon community that buys pallets, but he splits the price with other people. That's like multiple boxes, so that's a lot. That's a lot. That's crazy. There's a theory that Gemmon will have an evil line for each color in the game. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that in one of the Digimon TCG discords that I'm in. I think it holds water. I feel like it's gonna be the Eevee of Digimon, where it's just gonna have like so many. Well, technically all Digimon are like the Eevee of Digimon because there's just so many different Digivolution lines. But like Gemmon is gonna have like multiple. Actually, that would make Gemmon the Gamamon of Digimon. Gemmon is just the Gamamon, but different. Buying over 6 months, but at distributor scale. Man. I hope they were able to move them, because I heard shortly after Lorcana Company flooded the market with product after throttling it at first. Yeah, this is part of the reason why I'm like, I don't know if I would ever get into that. I believe he gave a lot of them to some YouTubers to open on streams and sell. Revenue all around. Ah, I see. Yeah, I know there's like a huge culture of like opening Pokemon packs. I mean, it's also like become a bad thing because now there's so many scalpers, right? I mean, before Gamamon there was Aggiomon. Which one's Aggiomon? I'm showing how ignorant I am in my... oh, Agiomon! Yeah, actually, how do you pronounce his name? Is it Agiomon? Actually, I could just read the katakana. Give me a second. Agiomon. Oh, yeah, Agiomon. There you go. Yeah, the one that's gonna appear in Time Stranger. I'm pretty excited for that. Speculators, though. Scalpers, basically, who treat TCGs like a stock portfolio. Actually, Agumon is a Pikachu and an Eevee. Yeah, right? Because you got... Agumon can become, like, the Greymon line, but then he can also go down the Tyrannomon line. Trying to think of other ones. But then there's also Black Agumon, there's also Professor Agumon, there's also Toy Agumon, there's also Clear Agumon. But yeah. What else was on the docket for us to yap about? You guys wanted a brief foray into art? I came back to hear Professor Agumon. Yeah, okay. So give me a second. His name's not Professor Agumon? What was it? It was like, Agumon Professor. He has like another... it's Hakase. Oh, like Professor Hakase, duh. Agumon Hakase. Give it a second. Give it a second. There you go. See, there's so many different types of Agumons. He's a genius Agumon that is a doctorate in digital monster studies. I want a doctorate in digital give me the exam. Give me the exam right now. Like, the badge on its chest is proof of the doctorate, though it was said that its degree was created by Agumon Hakase itself. It is certainly knowledgeable about Digimon types and territories due to its peculiar accent in which it attaches gya at the end of its remarks. Gya. It is thought to possibly have come from a distant locale, Gya. Its special moves are to try and enchant itself with its cleverness through its hat, Gya, and try to persuade the opponent with its rod, Gya. There's also an evil one. There's also an evil, let me see if I can find it. Evil Agumon Hakase. It's not clear Agumon. Though if you guys also want to see Toy Agumon. He's Lego. But we can't say Lego. What's the name of the— yeah, Fugubi, what's the, oh, it's Nisei. Like Nisei Monogatari. Nisei Agumon Hakase, there we go. There we go, look, he's evil! He's an evil professor. See? His tassel isn't on the right side! It's not on the right— actually, I don't know, is it on the right side? I haven't— I forgot what side it's supposed to be on. A genius Agumon that has a doctorate? It is said that its title is plagiarized from Agumon Hakase. It is not as knowledgeable about Digimon types and territories, and instead it rather unscrupulously spreads lies, so caution is necessary. However, as only its feelings of rivalry for Agumon Hakase are genuine, it is diligent in not leaving any research ideas to inconvenience Agumon Hakase. Its special moves are to try and enchant itself with cleverness through its hat and to try to persuade its opponent with its rod. It is Nisei from top to toe. Let me catch up on chat. Triceramon, Dino Rexmon, yeah, like all the Dino Digimon can come from Agumon. Also, I think there are people who are professional Pokemon traders and do quite well. Oh, I want to be a professional Digimon trader. I want to learn the ropes. Buchi Agumon. No, Buchi was someone else. Professor is just the English translation. Also, Ice Agumon, but has a different name, like the whole thing with Gabumon. And Psychmon, yeah. Right side is not graduated, but is that right to our POV? I like that the tie looks like a tongue, you know? Because also, I remember this is one of my fun facts from my debut stream. I have trouble telling my left from my right. I have to do the thing with my fingers, where I make them into L shapes, and the one that actually looks like an L is left, and the one that is a reverse L is right. And then Beans was like, just think of it as like what side of the road you drive on, but I'm like, I don't drive. I ride the bus. Too excited. Let's see. And the collar looks like teeth. Wait, you're right. Yeah, it does look like teeth. By the way, are you right or left-handed? I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed. Which is another good way to remember which way is left and right, but you know. It's almost like circular logic. I forget which which one's left and right. When you look at your hands but don't have opposable thumbs. Oh. I know, I look at my paws, my claws, and it's like, oh no, I don't got thumbs, I can't make the L. Have you ever handled a weapon? I went to a gun range once when I was in my 20s. This was back when I was with a group of friends that they loved to quote-unquote adventure every day. Like, we both had, you know, we were still under the care of our parents. We didn't have jobs, but this was right after high school. So it was like, oh, we can do whatever we want now. We're adults. Let's go, you know, let's go to this part of Los Pincos and just adventure, you know? And I remember one time, they were like, let's go to a gun range. Let's go to a freaking gun range. And we did, and I have fired a gun before at a gun range, and that's literally the only time. The what is it? What's it called? Like the kickback when you shoot a gun? Definitely affected me in my small little hands. I speak English and Arabic, so I remember what way left and right is by what directions they're written. I mean, speak Arabic is a stretch, but... Recoil, yes, A-Pullen, yes. Flat, flat, flat. Yeah, the recoil got me so bad. Like... recoil got me real bad. Gun range is crazy. I mean, I am Bear American. Right hand is your sword hand. Ah. Nah, I'm not gonna remember that. I'm just gonna remember left and right from like making the L from my fingers. The recoil. What was it? What beeplebees said about knowing, you know, different languages and knowing the right and left from that. It's funny, that's also how I feel with Japanese. I feel like I'm more well versed with like left and right if it's in Japanese, even though I only recently learned the words for it. Hidari is left and Migi is right, and the way I remember it is because of the anime Parasite. If you guys aren't familiar with that anime, it's about aliens who are able to take over bodies, but one of the aliens, you know, doesn't finish the job, and they take over this guy's hand instead. But he takes over the right hand, so his name is Migi. Migi. Exercising your right to bear arms. Exactly. Exactly. There's a whole bunch of different Agumon. So I think Fugubi had mentioned the ice one. Ice Agumon. Is it ice or is it... I think it's just Agumon, but like it's a... Okay, we're gonna look at all the oh my god. There's so many variants. Okay, we need the variants here. Oh my god! That's how you know he evolves from Koromon. Yuki no Kizuna. Bond of Courage. I need to know his other forms. Oh my god, I love how he looks in the movie. Okay, give me a second. Agumon variants. I need y'all to know all the different variants of Agumon. Okay, it's a Reddit post, but it'll do. It'll do, pig. It'll do. Here we go. These are all the different kinds of Agumon. So we have the classic, we have Black Agumon, but I think this one is just known as Agumon version Black. At least that's how it is in the card game. And then you have like an Ice Agumon, and then you have the Agumon from Digimon Savers, also known as Digimon Data Squad, where he has like slightly different nostrils and like things on his arms. Roblox Agumon! No, they're Legos, I tell you. And then I think this is the black variant of this Agumon, and then this is the ice variant of this Agumon, and then this is Agumon X Antibody, because there's a whole like plot point in like a standalone movie where there's this thing called X Antibody that changes the Digimon, but it's also just an excuse for the designers to redesign a Digimon. And then this is the black variant of that one, and then this is... Okay, these two look the same, but they're actually different. So this is Toy Agumon, this is Clear Agumon, and the way you tell the difference... I sound like a crazy person right now. The way you tell the difference is because this one is slightly clear, and then this is the black variant, and then this is the black variant of the clear one. And then this is Agumon Hakase, and then this is the evil version. This is Nisei Agumon Hakase, and then this is Santa Agumon. And then this is... I actually don't know the name of this one, but it's definitely like samurai themed. And then I also don't know what's going on with this one, but this one is like the one that looks the strangest because it's called Agumon Bond of Courage, and it shows up in one of the movies. So this isn't even all of them, I think. This isn't even all of them. There's more. But wait, there's more. Oh man, okay, now we're touching into the ones that Folk had mentioned. Don't forget the Agumon base ones like Commandramon, like this one. It's Agumon with a gun, y'all. Like, let's see, bro. There are the many forms of Agumon. Data Squad Agumon, my beloved. Yeah, there are too many Agumon variants. Please eliminate 3. No, I'm not a crackpot. Oh, second to last is Agumon Blast Mode from Data Squad. Okay, is it kind of like Rise... Is it Shine Greymon or Rise Greymon? Doesn't he also have like a blast mode or something like that? I'm kind of a fake fan when it comes to season 5. I remember I watched like the first half of it, wanted to watch more and just never did. But I know that the villain in that one is Belphemon, who's really cute. This one's Commandramon. It's Agumon who is camouflaged and has a gun. This one I actually forgot what it's called, but I know it's like a relatively new one. Like, is this fan... It's like, it started out fan-made. Like, I think there was like an illustration contest and someone like illustrated this and it became a real Digimon? I don't know. Karn EX probably did a video on it. We can't forget there's also all the Agumon, but either reptile or dinosaur typing. Yeah, exactly. Especially on the card game too. Oh my god, that doesn't count. This doesn't count. This was a disguise. It's Punk Agumon. And, oh, what was Palmon's fake name again? I forgot, but it's like, my name's Punk Agumon. Shine Greymon, also from Data Squad, has a blast mode. Yeah, and also a ruin mode. And I only know that because of the card game, and that card keeps defeating me every single time. And then there's also Hatsune Miku, but an Agumon. Punk Agumon? Pagumon? Nice try, but this one's Pagumon. Yeah, this one's literally called Pagumon. I actually don't know why it's on this page because it doesn't look like Pagumon, but is it supposed to be like Koromon but different? Pagumon! Poggers! There's also a pixelated version as well. But yeah, we also got the Migu. Hatsune Migu. But she's Agumon. So yeah, those are a lot of the variants. The X antibodies are pretty interesting too, if we want to look into that. Like, here's Agumon X antibody. This one's pretty cool because he looks like his Digivolution. He looks like Greymon. Which, if you guys want another fun fact, so Agumon becomes Greymon. That's not the fun fact. That's I have more. Don't boo me yet. Don't boo me. It's like, fun fact, did you know that Agumon becomes Greymon? You're welcome. That'd be like saying, fun fact, did you know that Pichu becomes Pikachu? Not neat? Pickles the Dill, hello. Welcome. I'm surprised I haven't seen Agumon from Appmon. That's a good point, actually, yeah. I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku? Boo, I already knew that. No, don't throw coconuts at me. No, there's another one. Okay, here's my fun fact before you guys start throwing coconuts at me. Greymon, you might wonder, like, why is his name Greymon, right? He's not gray. Not gray at all. I always wondered as a kid why that was. It's because it's a mistranslation. Or, like, I guess a quirk of translation. It is supposed to be Greymon, but it's supposed to be short for great. Like a great Digimon, right? So that's why he's not supposed to be color gray, it's great. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the reasoning, right? Because otherwise why wouldn't they just... Otherwise you could just call him like Orangemon, right? I'm actually surprised he didn't get the name... Okay, one, I'm surprised he didn't get the name Dinomon. And two, I'm surprised that it took like over 25 years for a Digimon to be named Dinomon, because Dinomon is actually relatively new. Oh, thank you for the pet pickles. But I already knew that, no! Meanwhile, my boy's only variant is the X antibody one where he just looks derpy. Are you talking about Gomamon's? I think he looks cute. Ursa Supreme, hello! Hi, Babinka, we're talking Digimon in here. Yeah, we are. We're also gonna be playing the card game in a little bit, but I just wanted to yap. What about this guy? That's Numemon, he's my favorite. Well, he's one of my favorites because he becomes Monzemon. You like how I had that ready for you guys? So, here's the lore. Before beeplebees starts throwing coconuts at me again. This is slimy little Numemon. I used to think he was really gross, but I've grown to appreciate him. I think he's adorable now. So he's actually what happens in the VPET. You know, with the VPET, you're supposed to take care of your Digimon. You're supposed to feed them. You're supposed to like make sure that they poop properly and all that. If you make too many of what's called care mistakes, they become Numemon. This is like your bad end for the Digimon. And it's like, aw, shucks, I couldn't digivolve my cool dinosaur into a cooler dinosaur. It became this yucky poop throwing slug, right? But here's where it gets really good. For one, he grew on me. But for two, he can also digivolve again into come on now, Wikimon, come on. You gotta work with I literally just pressed the back button. Why is it taking so long? Okay, this also works, I guess. Oh no, did Wikimon just like crap out? Is that okay? Let's go to another one. Here we go. It becomes Monzemon. Freaking fandom.com. I hate fandom.com. Jesus. Okay. He becomes a teddy bear. Now you might be wondering, how does a slug, a poop throwing slug, become a teddy bear, right? So Monzemon's actually a puppet. Yeah, you can't see it, but he actually has a zipper on the back. And the lore is that Numemon actually like inserts himself into this like empty bear suit, into this fursuit essentially, zips it up, and he becomes Monzaemon. And this is backed up by the fact that in the card game, there's this ability called Armor Purge, which is like, oh, if a Digimon is supposed to be deleted, it could just revert back to its like prior form. So it's almost like instead of getting deleted, the Numemon just gets out of his little bear suit, right? And this is backed up even more by some other Digivolutions. Give me a second. Here we go. Shin Monzaemon. This is Monzaemon's other... Oh, freaking fandom.com. Okay. So, this is Monzaemon's next Digivolution, which is Shin Monzaemon. So, out of his back are these, like, slimy wings, and, like, part of his body is kind of slimy. So, it's kind of implied that it's the Numemon slime. Like, he kind of ascended, became purple, and they kind of, like, really melded with the Monzaemon, you know, fursuit to become this, right? So, there's some lore in there. There's some lore. Are coconuts still being thrown at me? Love some Digimon? Yeah, my coconuts are at the ready! It evolves into Monokuma! Yeah, it does. I'm wondering, yes. The Izzy image? There's always a Google Images. Numemon's a furry? Yes, he is. He finds his persona. So he goes Springtrap like in FNAF. I'm not super familiar with FNAF, but I assume yes. Yes. You can do it in Digimon World 1 too. Yeah, it is. You could do exactly that. There is a little like empty Monzaemon fursuit in Digimon World 1, and they even say like, oh, this seems like something that only... I don't think they explicitly say Numemon. They just say that like, oh, you could like fit into it if you could, you know, if you're small enough or if you're slimy enough. And you're supposed to take a Numemon over there. You're supposed to digivolve your Digimon into Numemon, and then it becomes Monzaemon. You didn't know this? That's awesome. Yeah, it's something that I didn't know about, but like in retrospect, it kind of makes sense because in the anime, when they introduce Monzaemon, that's the same episode they introduce Numemon. Freaking fandom.com, I'm gonna... Please, Wikimon, please! There we go. Monzaemon also has an X antibody form. Also, look at this. Look at all the sources that say it digivolves from Numemon. There's also... Here. Monzaemon X antibody, who's really cute. One of my favorites. But look at the slimy wings. That's another kind of implication that it's Numemon in there, right? Let's see. Why he Orpal? Numemon just be like that, right? They turn Orpal. Did you see the new Snow Bear Digimon they released recently? Yeah, that was part of a manga called not manga. I got freaking corrected on the Digimon TCG Discord by some pedant. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know that person that well. I shouldn't just randomly insult a rando, but I got corrected by someone who was like, actually, it's not a manga, it's a comic. And I'm like, you're right, but feels a bit pedantic to me. I don't know, but yeah, if you are referring to the there's a Polar Bearmon. And then there's, is it Scottymon? Actually, before we go to Polar Bearmon, there's also, Yukidarumon? I forgot his English name. Ah, dang it. Okay, Wikimon's just being a little slow at the moment. It's because I'm streaming. It's specifically because I'm streaming. Here we go. So this is from the Digimon Liberator comic, webcomic. It's Polar Bearmon! Look at it, they got some skis! They got some skis. It digivolves from Yukidarumon, which is the snowman Digimon. What was it called in English? Frigimon! In English it's Frigimon. And it looks kind of bear-like, right? So from here, it becomes Polar Bearmon. Ready for a ski trip? I think Sukumon works too. Ah, I see. Coconuts! It's so cute. So friendly. Yeah, it's so friend-shaped. But it can also digivolve one more time into Scottymon, and this one has a really unique design. Because it's actually this little thing in here. Like, the design itself is really cool, right? Like, you have this figure with, like, the ice skates, it has, like, a big skirt, has the nails, and it has, like, this magical girl, you know, wand. And then the head is a snow globe, but with, like, a little teeny tiny head inside. And I think that's actually Scottymon. Like, it's not, like, it controls this body, but it's actually just the little guy in there. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys the TCG. The TCG illustration, because you can see the little guy a little bit closer. Scottymon TCG. Yeah, this is a good picture. I need a picture. This one? Dang it, I really can't zoom in any more than that. Sorry, give me un segundo. I need like a good illustration here. No, I don't want AI mode. Why? The Digimon fandom is nothing if not pedantic. Yeah, that's what I'm... That's what like kind of bugs me sometimes, is like people are like a bit pedantic when it comes to not necessarily pedantic, but people can be very rigid about Digimon, where it's like, no, it can't digivolve from this, it can only digivolve from that. And it's like, bro, that's fine in Pokemon, but in Digimon, literally there's every single Digimon, not every, but like a lot of them have multiple lines. Like, you can't be so rigid in your thinking, especially with a fandom like this. But anyway, this is Scottymon. Let's see if we can zoom in a little more. Yeah, see, you see her head? That's her! That's Scottymon. Piloting the magical girl mecha, exactly. I need to still look into what my favorite Digimon is, but Kazemon is really cool. Yeah, Kazemon from season 4, right? Frontier? Kazemon has a really nice design. Is that the one that's the beast Digivolution or the human Digivolution? Give me a second. Kazemon. Let me exit out of some of these. There we go, Kazemon. And she also has like a beast mode as well. No, that's Gotsumon, that's Icemon, and that's Meteormon. How can you not tell the difference, right? I think what's funny about that, so Ursa Supreme is referring to, like, there's 3 Digimon that look literally exactly the same except for the fact that they're palette swaps of one another. But I think what's really funny is that, like, Gotsumon and Icemon are literally just palette swaps, but Meteormon, at least in some of the games, for some reason is just gigantic. Like, in comparison to those two. So if you guys want to see what Gotsumon looks like, I feel like if you've seen any Digimon series, you've probably seen him. He shows up a lot. But there's also, yeah, Icemon, who's literally just the same thing, but oh my god, he even flipped the canvas! Wait, look! Look, they literally just flipped the canvas! Like, look at this! Literally, it's the same thing! They just flipped the canvas! They flipped it and then they palette swapped it. No freaking way. And then there's Meteormon. I thought I told you to make the dinosaurs a little meteor. A little meteor. They didn't even bother flipping it this time. They didn't even bother flipping it. It's like the slightest of changes. Can you tell the difference between these pictures? They're the same picture. It's like he's slightly green and he's slightly blue. But also in the games, I feel like he's like so much larger for some reason. Right? I scroll back up. It's my best friend's fave, the human one. Ah, I see. Bro, Hawkmon digivolve into Orcamon in the anime. I think Aizmon to Abatamon core is fine. Right? That's what I mean. Like, people can't be so rigid in like how Digimon lines work. It's like if I'm trying to think of like the most ridiculous one. Oh, my favorite one, the one that I'm referencing in the title of this stream. If Salamon can become Gatomon, who can become Angelomon, can become Magnadramon, I gotta show you guys that line. I have to show you guys that line. Salamon line. Like, come on. Let's see if, come on, I need a good image. This one's pretty good. Give me un segundo once again. Yeah, you know what? This one's good. Okay. Zoom. So first it goes from, for those who don't know nothing about Digimon, here's how Digivolution works. First it starts out as a snowball, then becomes a cat head with a tail, and then it becomes a puppy. This is a dog. And then it becomes a cat. Or it can become a black cat, or become a different cat, or it could become a different cat. And then that cat becomes an angel. Or a dark angel, or a cat lady, or crack vicious. And then that angel can either become an angel, a goddess, angel with boxing gloves, a dragon, an angel but evil. And what else? Lilith, an old man, cat girl, question mark? Which can then become an angel but evil, the devil, Hera but jealous, Omegamon, or an angel. That's how Digimon works. That's just how Digimon works. You can't just be like, no, that line doesn't make sense because this line doesn't make sense either. But I love it. That's why I love Digimon so much. Gotsumon is a rookie, Icemon is a champion, and Meteormon is an ultimate. Bandai, please just give us Goldmon, who's literally just a golden mega level Digimon, and it's just it's just Gotsumon but gold. That would be so good. So where's a Meteormon? A little meteor. After Terriermon, Gotsumon is my favorite, especially X form. Oh, the X forms are really cute. I love them. Let's take a look at the X forms. Okay, another ridiculous thing about Digimon is you could say that this is a palette swap, but I view them more as siblings. So, we have here Terriermon. I'm gonna bring up his sibling. Or their sibling. It's Lopmon. There's something kind of funny. There's something kind of funny about this. Okay. Here's another piece of Digimon lore that I think beeplebees already knows, but I just think it's really funny. This is Terriermon. This is Lopmon. They look just alike, right? They look like they're palette swaps. Lore-wise, they're apparently not even the same animal. Terriermon is a puppy. Lopmon is a bunny. But they're simple. Like, I in every, like, thing that I can think of, like, they always seem like siblings to me. Maybe they knew they were triggering the 3D artist. Oh, for the Gotsumon and Meteormon. Meteormon is a mega level as well and can summon galaxies to throw. That's insane. Angemon, my beloved. My favorite scene is when Gotsumon and Data Squad has a big flashy evolution sequence to Icemon and the MCs were like, he just changed color! That's crazy. The way an angel with boxing gloves threw you off killed me. It's unexpected, to be sure. To be fair, Mastamon is a fusion of angel and demon. Yeah, that's true. I do like Mastamon, and her deck in the TCG is pretty good as well. I don't play it, but like I've seen people play it. In Latin America, Tailmon is called Gatomon. Yeah, same in the US dub as well. It was called Gatomon. Which, like, is funny because, well, at least in Los Bincos, you have a fair amount of people that speak Spanish, so it wasn't that much of a big deal. Like, growing up, I was like, oh yeah, Gatomon. Like cat. Blew my mind when I found out that Terriermon is a dog and not a rabbit, but Lopmon is a rabbit. Exactly, Ursa, exactly. I didn't read it in time when I was showing it off as well, but yes, they're so cute. I stand by that Terriermon and Lopmon should be considered with the recolors. They're twin Digimon. I also see them as twins, right? Rabbits have 3 horns, terriers have 1. That's so, like, imagine you like look out the window and you just never realize that all bunnies have 3 horns and all terriers have 1 horn. It's like I just Mandela affected myself. They always had these horns and I just never noticed. I could talk Digimon for hours. Yeah, that's the name of the game for today. So I wasn't imagining things. No, yeah. I think if you're talking about the Gatomon thing, yeah, like I grew up calling it Gatomon. Gatomon Digivolve 2 and Jewomon. But yeah, that's just one example of like the ridiculousness that is like Digimon evolution lines, right? So like how are people gonna try to be like super strict on like, you know, who can digivolve into what? Because like if you click on any Digimon, look, like see all these things that it becomes. Oh, you know what? Terriermon is super funny because of what it digivolves into. So here's Terriermon. And then I guess its evolution is called Galgomon. I grew up with it being Gargomon, but I know that in Japanese the L and R are sometimes interchangeable. So sometimes you know, sometimes the official translation changes. But Galgomon is Terriermon, but with pants and guns. He's got guns now. I remember Beans had such a kick out of that too. He was like, wow, he has pants. It's kind of like the Garurumon and Where Garurumon. I know we have an ad coming up in a minute, but this is no, you know what? Let's look at Terriermon X, and then we'll see if we can look at Garurumon. And then maybe we'll start with some card games. But I am digging this. Terriermon X, where are you? Here we go. There we go. He's so fluffy now! Look at that. So fluffy. I was in a watch party group and we watched every Digimon series in a row and just finished it all in February of this year. I love Frontier, but oddly enough, Appmon became my favorite after that. Perfect champion. The guns, right? Ursa, that's awesome. That's awesome. I watched through the first series with the Bibing Cubs last year, but my schedule's just too wonky. My schedule's just too wonky for me to do 02 for now, but I do want to do it eventually. It might start closer to the fall, but because there are folks who like their first time watching Digimon is with is through our watch along, so it's like, oh man, I don't want to spoil you too much on things. Okay, I'll show you guys Garurumon and Where Garurumon. Thank you, Matthew, for pausing the ad for a sec. I'll show you guys Garurumon. And what I got a kick out of, if my partner Beans, if he got a kick out of Terriermon getting pants, I got a kick out of this. So this is Garurumon. He's a wolf. He digivolves into Where Garurumon. Let me just find it. Come on, come on. I clicked on you. Look, he's got pants! He's got pants now, and he looks so metal. He looks so sick, right? What a guy. And he's standing up on his hind legs now. Isn't that cool? Cool thing about Terriermon and Lopmon X lore-wise, they each have that bracelet so they could contact or locate each other. That's so cute! That's so cute. Some of my favorites are the Mamemon family. I love how rotund they are. There's like 20 footnotes. Yeah, if it's like you should have seen like Agumon and like the fact that he digivolves from Koromon, that had like a lot of footnotes. It's all of like the sources that say that like, yeah, this Digimon can become that Digimon. So they're probably referencing like Digimon Adventure 02, Digimon, you know, Savers, Frontier, Tamers, all the video games, all the card games. Okay, we'll look at Big Mamemon, and then you guys gotta go to recess. You guys need to exercise them crusts. Big Mamemon. He's a big boy. Tag yourself. I'm this one. I'm the center knuckle. Tag yourself. I'm the eye, the dot of the eye in big on his foot. Tag yourself. Tag yourself. The Digimon of all time. The Digimon of all time. Big Mame. Prince Mamemon. We're so close to actual Mamemon deck. Oh, I know that with oh wow, so dapper. Yeah, with the DM trait stuff. There's a bunch of Mamemons in that one. I know because I got a few. I love his little mini Mamemons, right? All right, we gotta have you guys go to recess for a little bit. I gotta rest my voice. I gotta drink up this soy milk that I have over here. And then once we get back, we'll yap some more. Maybe we'll play some card games. It's alright? It's alright. Alright, let me just force the ad right now. Alright, I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Yes, the soy milk is refrigerated. Was that really 3 minutes? Did I really take 3 minutes to drink all of my my almond, walnut, and soy milk? That felt short. That felt short. Oh yeah, so Beans got me this like it was like a whole box of them from like our nearby like Korean store. Argumith, hello! Welcome. Oh, we just got back from our ad break, methinks. I'm talking about this soy milk that I'm drinking. I don't mean to imply that it's literally I'm just drinking like straight from the gallon soy milk. It's like a box soy milk that Beans got from our local Korean market. I can't read Hangul, so I don't know what it's like actually called, but on the box it just says almond and walnut soy milk. So it's made out of all of those different kinds of nuts. But me and Beans, we call it nut milk, but I'm not I don't want to make a habit out of saying that on stream. But what's interesting is that it's made out of all of these different kinds of legumes, but it tastes chocolatey. Like, I don't know, it has like a little bit of like a chocolate flavor. Not necessarily chocolate, but like, I guess like the nuttiness that you get from like a Reese's Pieces, right? So maybe it's more of like the nutty like flavor, but it's good. It's really good. So I just had like a little box right now, and I'm like, I can't believe that was already 3 minutes. That's crazy. But yeah, Arkumyth, we are going to be, well, we're yapping about Digimon. I also do intend to oh, let me put that away. That's for Moshin time. Yeah, I can actually do a bot battle for we're gonna play some Digimon TCG. And I feel like every time I've tried to play Digimon TCG, I've also wanted to like demonstrate how to actually play it for those that don't know how to play it, but the problem is I play against actual people. Sorry, I burped into the mic. I play against actual people and I get nervous about making them wait for their turn while I'm explaining stuff, so to mitigate that, how about I play a bot battle against a bot? You can't hurt the feelings of a bot, right? I never played DCGO Time to Learn. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So, I'm gonna play with my favorite deck. I got all these different decks. And let's see. So yeah, we have like Adventure, we got Angels. I don't know how to play with any of these except Adventure. And this one, Wind Guardians. This is the one that I used on Saturday and got my butt beat. And then Megidramon I also vaguely know how to use. I'm trying to learn this one, but all these were just cool ones that I wanted to check out. I want to learn this one as well, but we'll start with Adventure because especially if you're like me and you're all about the Digimon Adventure nostalgia, you will at least recognize the Digimon in them. So let's go ahead and start. This is a bot match. I used to play the card game, but the people at my local store were not the friendliest and I kept getting left behind when new sets came out. I really like my Chessmon deck though. Dang, that sucks because I know that there are a lot of communities that are really nice. My locals, they're really nice. I was telling Beans earlier that they could be a little pervy sometimes, like whenever there's a new card and it's like, you know, Angewomon, or it's like a tamer who is like an adult. First of all, they're not they're not that bad. They're lusting after ladies, but they're lusting after ladies that are old enough. But they're usually like auga, you know, like wolf whistle, woof woo. I can't whistle, so. Yeah, this is actually a good hand to start with. What the heck? I wish I drew this when I'm fighting against real people. So yeah, with the Digimon card game, you can mulligan, as in like if you don't like your hand, you could reshuffle and get a new one. Yeah, awooga. But also a Chessmon deck sounds really cool. Does that like go in tandem with like puppet decks, or is it kind of like its own thing? People at my local store got that way when the full art Rika, and I couldn't go back after that. Just not Rika, bro. There's ladies that are old enough, like Kyoko from Cyber Sleuth. That's the one that friggin' my community's lusting over, and I'm like, well, at least they're lusting over someone that is of age, you know? Because they are very like, ooh, awooga. Ew, ew. So yeah, you can mulligan, but I actually like this hand. With this deck, you definitely want to start out with at least a tamer and some rookies. So yeah, there's different kinds of cards in the Digimon card game. You either have your Digimon itself, They're all of different levels. Or you have your tamers. For adventure, they are 2 tamers combined with each other. So this is Joe and Mimi, who's also my OTP. I love them as a couple. But you also have, like, you know, singular tamers like Matt, by himself, Ty by himself, stuff like that. And then you can't see it here, but there's also something called option cards, which is basically the same as like magic cards from Yu-Gi-Oh, or like, I guess, spell cards from MTG. I don't know the equivalent in the other card games. But yeah, let's keep this hand. Let me see what my opponent's playing with. My opponent's playing with Megidra. The bot only plays with the decks that I have. And once you see the in training they have, you can usually tell what deck they're playing with. Sadly, Pawn deck doesn't work with Puppet, only the new one, but just rarely. Ah, I see. It's strictly Chessmon and all the pieces, only the new one, sorry. They synergize really well. Ah. I know that there is a starter deck for, what's her name, Arisa? And, Shumon. And that one has Pawn Chessmon in it, and it synergizes really well, but I know people usually swap it out for other pieces, like other puppets. So is this the official online app? I didn't think it was out yet. It's not. So this is unofficial. This is an app called DCGO. I think I put the link earlier, but let me just double check. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah. Let me put it here. There we go. So Ursa Supreme, that link in the chat right now, that's actually the download guide for DCGO. The amount of people I've seen thirsting after Nokia, Cybersith is criminal, literally. I'm calling the police. Exactly, dude. Like I said, there's so many like others. There's so many others that you could be lusting after. They're all of age. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you have your rookie level, but people usually call it like level 3, and then they can digivolve into your champions. This is level 4, which can digivolve into your ultimates. This is level 5, and I don't have one in my hand yet, but you can also digivolve until level 6 or 7. Here is an in training. It's Tsunamon. He's stuck in the ground. So you can usually digivolve into a rookie for free, which is what I'm gonna do right now. The way they do resources in this game is pretty interesting too. In games like Magic, I think... Actually, I'm not super familiar with Magic, but... but there's usually... You can't just play an infinite amount of you know, monsters or pieces. There's usually a cost to it. I think Pokemon has like some kind of counter system. I forgot what it was for MTG. Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's like stars. Like you can only play like one. Is it? You can only play one monster per turn unless there's a special effect. I also ran D Brigade Rookie Rush back in the day as well. All you need is level 3s. Yeah, I kind of like Rookie Rush. This deck can potentially be a Rookie Rush, but like it's not. It doesn't work as well as a Rookie Rush, but like potentially it can be. You know. 1 land per turn, there you go. Still love how with Nokia she calls Omegamon Garuru Greymon! I love Nokia. Whoever said that Digimon is a ripoff of Pokemon and vice versa wasn't paying attention. For real! Like the only thing they have in common is the mon at the end of their names. Digimon's actually just a Tamagotchi, you know, like for boys, you know? Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, I digivolved that into Tentomon. That costs 0 memory. This one, your memory or your resources is actually shared with your opponent. So if I were to say hard play the Zudomon, if you look in the upper left corner, it says 7. And I'm currently at 5 memory. So if I were to play it, it would actually take it over into the blue part of the memory gauge, which would actually make it my opponent's turn. So I actually want to avoid that. I want to do as many moves as I can without surpassing this 0. You can actually land on the 0 and it'll still be your turn, which I think is pretty cool. So this deck only runs if you have enough tamers on the field. So I'm gonna play 1 tamer, and I unfortunately don't have another, but I can search. So if I play Palmon right now, normally, as you can see from the counter, it would take it over into the blue 1, right? It would go from my 2 to their 1. But I have a tamer and its effect actually lets me reduce that cost. So look, I'm gonna play it right now. And then like I can actually reduce the play cost using this tamer. So it's actually only going to cost me 2. So it's still going to be my turn, and it also has an effect that pops right when you play it. So its effect is I can, if I trash something from my hand, I can draw 2 cards. And I'm going to trash the other Palmon since I just played it. So cool! So I have a Metal Garurumon, that's good to have. I also have a Skull Greymon. I just need another tamer though. This deck doesn't work unless I have my tamers out. So I can still do something. It's just not gonna, it's just, you know, there are better moves that I could do, because one cool thing is if I have a lot of tamers on the board, I can play this Digimon and it'll automatically Digivolve into another, once again. And the cool thing is every time you Digivolve, you can draw. So that, you know, your draw power is really important there. Excuse me. Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets 1 normal summon per turn. MTG uses mana. Excuse me. Usually with land cards, Pokemon uses energy cards to use Pokemon attacks. I play a lot of card games. Nice! I'm not used to seeing this many colors in a deck. Oh yeah, this is a kind of a rainbow deck. So the cool thing with this deck is that any adventure Digimon can Digivolve into itself. So, you know, in the anime, Palmon usually only becomes Togemon, but here she can become Birdramon. And then that Birdramon can become Zudomon, and that Zudomon can become Metal Greymon, or Metal Garurumon. So they all Digivolve into each other. And they all have different effects, too. So, dang, I actually probably shouldn't have gotten rid of that Palmon, but what are you gonna do? So, it's not gonna make too much sense, but maybe I'll do this. And unfortunately, its effect doesn't activate, but that's okay. Oh yeah, so the aim of the game, what you are actually trying to do is, you guys see these numbers here in the corners? That's your security. So you win if you're able to attack your opponent once you've depleted all of their security cards. But at the beginning of the game, you each have 5. So I only have 4 left because my opponent attacked my first security card. But the cool thing about security is that basically it's just like it's like 5 cards from your deck upside down. So when it's flipped up, if it's a monster, if it's a Digimon and it's higher than the attacking Digimon, it actually destroys that Digimon. So what I like about this game is that there's a lot of opportunities for you to come back. Even when it seems like really hopeless, there are a lot of opportunities for you to turn a game around within 1 turn. It's actually really cool. So I'm actually going to attack my opponent's security right now. And even if it dies, I have an effect that makes this not too much of a sacrifice. Look, see? So Tentomon just got defeated because this Digimon had a higher number. But I have an effect which lets me return a card from the trash to the hand. So it's almost like he didn't die at all. I'm not going to take the Metal Garurumon because I already have one in my hand. But I will take the Tentomon again, just because he has a really useful ability. I could end the turn by Digivolving again, but if I'm being honest, it doesn't make sense because you would usually play these as a... Actually, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Beans got me a salad from Trader Joe's. It's a fish one. I'm excited for it. So a lot of the ultimate level Digimon are usually like good responses to having another Digimon on the board. So for example, like this would make sense more as a counter, not to play when the board is empty. If you get what I mean. So what I could do instead is I could play a Biomon, which is another searcher. It helps me search for cards that I want in the deck. So let's actually do that right now. And I can reduce the play cost, which means I'm gonna hold on to the turn. Oh yes! A tamer! Okay, I'm gonna draw a Birdramon. Trader Joe's salad, exactly. And a tie. Yes. I could play the tie, but it would also give my opponent a lot of memory to work with. And you generally want to avoid that. You want to avoid giving them a lot of memory because they can do multiple things within a turn. So I'm gonna see what would cost the least. Dang. it would probably be digivolving, but once again, it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that if I don't have my tamer, so I think I will just bite the bullet and play the tamer. Just so that I can set up my, like, what's called your engine. It sets up all the effects. So if I can survive this turn, I can make a comeback. Ah, see? So the bot shouldn't have done that. Oh, never mind. They just got some memory. No! They played something super strong! Well, it's okay. It's a bot, and usually the bots don't know how to use the strong cards that well. Like, they have no sense of strategy. Like, the bots in this game are just like, play big number. And sometimes that actually does net them a win, especially if you're still learning a deck. But more often than not, it's just that they gave me a lot of memory to work with. So let's play Tentomon. Let's digivolve in the back, as they say. We're gonna play another tamer, because the more tamers you have on the board, the more effective all the moves are gonna be. So for example, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna digivolve this into Zudomon. His effect lets him, oh, one mechanic that I forgot to talk about is Digivolution. So just like in Pokemon, Digimon can evolve into different forms. So I made this go from Palmon into Birdramon. Now, Palmon, what happens like when you play IRL is that you put this card over this card, but only on top of the top half, so you can still see this part. The part that says Inherited Effect, because basically this Birdramon has its own effects, but it also has this effect from Palmon, which carries over, if that makes sense. So sometimes it's a lot more useful to digivolve rather than just what's called hard play. Because what my opponent did is he just hard played, or the bot just hard played this super strong Digimon, but now it doesn't have any Digivolution cards under it. It doesn't have any sources, right? So what this card does is, if I play it, it's supposed to strip the sources, as they say. It takes away the Digivolution cards, but since it doesn't have any, it actually does something better. It bounces it back to the bot's hand. So we're actually gonna, let's take a look at this. There you go. It's returned to the hand, and now the field is clear, so it means I am actually open to attack. But before I do that, I want to do this. I'm going to Digivolve Biyomon into... No. Yeah, I'm going to Digivolve Biyomon into Togemon. And its effect, if I have all these tamers, its effect lets me Digivolve again for free. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Digivolve it into Skullgreymon, which also has a pretty cool effect. It gives an effect called Raid and Retaliation. Raid just means that I can redirect my attack. Retaliation means that if my Digimon gets destroyed, it destroys the Digimon that destroyed it. It's a retaliation, essentially. So, and then there's a whole bunch of different effects and keywords. You don't need to know them, but this is the result of me, like, just hyper-fixating on this card game for the past 3 months. So Alliance basically means that you're gonna team up with this Digimon to do multiple attacks. Ooh, it could draw. And then suspend. So I'm actually gonna do 2 attacks right now. No! Dang it! So I attacked an option card, which activated. So sometimes that happens, but I'm still in a good place right now. All I need now is... What can I do? I could hard play... Yeah, you know what? I can hard play Birdramon. I'm going to use the tamers to reduce the play cost. So I'm still going to lose turn, but my opponent's not going to have that much memory to work with. And its effect lets me Digivolve again into Gurumon. And its effect actually lets me delete this one. There we go. The board is clear once again. And I don't think my opponent can do anything. I feel like I'm going to win by the next round. Because all I have to do, if there's no Digimon on the board, all I need to do is attack. So attack. And attack. And attack. And attack. And that's it. And that's how you win at Digimon. No, but to be fair, when you're fighting against a bot, it's not as exciting because the bot just makes strange moves. Because I think it's just programmed to play big number, you know? And this isn't any kind of slack against the person who created and coded this. They did an amazing job. The guy who made this, his name is Hoang Zero. And it's funny because he made the deck that I'm currently playing as well. Hoang Zero did an amazing job, like, coding this whole thing. Because it's all unofficial. It's all fan-made. So he did a good job. And I think he's doing the best that he can. And, like, I feel like coding bots, I don't know anything about coding, but coding a bot with good AI, I feel like that's pretty hard. So, you know, the bot mode is more so to learn, like, different decks, to learn their mechanics. So from here, I'm gonna play against a real person. So, I might not be able to read chat as often, or rather, I'm not gonna be able to respond as quickly. But when I can, I will. Rest assured. But I will be commentating. Let's see what happens. Let's see, because there are some matchups that I'm not too good at. I believe in you. You got this. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's not a great starting hand, though. I'm gonna have to mulligan. Oh, they disconnected. Oopsie poopsie. Okay, let's keep going. Sometimes that does happen, and people will sometimes forfeit if it seems like without a shadow of a doubt that they're gonna lose. I knew you could do it. Sometimes people forfeit if it's very obvious that they're gonna lose, but I've also seen people forfeit when, like, their ace gets deleted, and it's like, oh, come on, you could have come back. You could have come back from that. You gotta keep on trying, man. You can't just give up so easily. But sometimes, yeah, that was a disconnect. That's totally fair. I've seen it happen many a time. So let's see. And then sometimes you just never get connected. Either because it's too busy or because no one's on. But let's see. They say that if you're connecting for over a minute, you should just cancel. But I'm impatient. I want a match, and I want it now. There we go. Matching, and the timer goes double for some reason sometimes. That's just the quirk of the game. Come on! Come on! Time is moving so fast! There we go. Toki o tomare. Alright, let's see what we're up against. Is this a good starting hand? Yeah, I have a Tamer, I have Biomon and Palmon who let me search. And I have Tentomon, who I can Digivolve in the back. Challenge Beans to a Digiduel. I don't know if he'll accept. He's still learning. He's still learning. Oh, but one thing is we are interested in getting into the Gundam TCG. That one's actually coming out next week. I'm actually gonna keep this hand. Is it me first or is it them first? It's them first. Ooh, I think they're playing a Greymon deck? Or what is that? Oh, I think they're playing an Omnimon deck. This could be bad. This could be real bad. Because they Digivolved a Gabumon over a Koromon, which you know. Oh yeah, and they played Tai and Matt as a Tamer. Yeah, this is an Omnimon deck. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I have tools in the toolkit, so I could. There we go. Let's Digivolve Tentomon in the back. Draw for evolution. Play my Tamer. And then I'm going to play Biomon, which is going to make me lose turn, but it'll at least help me search. I just need one more Tamer. I literally just need one more Tamer. And then the engine will go, essentially. Yes! Yes! Give me the Togemon. Give me the Sora and Kari. As long as I can play this next turn, I should be good. No, actually, I need ultimates. Actually, dang it. I actually need ultimates. Omnimon. Have you said what your favorite Digimon is? Mine is Beelzemon. Beelzemon's a solid choice. He's just so cool. He's just so darn cool. My favorite's Monzemon and the whole like Monzemon line. But there are a lot that I am just like enamored with. Like a lot of the more recent Digigals that have come out from the Liberator manga. There's one called Medusamon, there's one called Ariemon, there is Kaguyamon, who else? There's someone I'm forgetting, but they're just so, it's so darn cute. Clenches fist Agumon. Also look at this Tamer card, it's so cute. It's Taiankari. Cool, I got extra memory. I'm gonna send Tentomon to wait a minute. Or should I save Tentomon? Because he has a pretty good effect. Your opponent can't reduce Digivolution cost. So you guys see how when I play a Digimon, I can reduce the cost with this Tamer. This, if it was played against me, would actually be really bad. So I actually don't know what's the effect here. If you have an Omnimon, gain 1 memory. What is this? Okay, no. Let's just attack. Let's just attack. Because anyway, I can get it. Ah, oh, dang it! I just gave them another Tamer. I was gonna say if it dies, I could just bring it back with the effect. Let's play Sorakari. We can also hope we can Digivolve, and because you draw for Digivolution anyway, let's hope that it's a... No! Dang it, it's nothing that we can Digivolve into. No. Dang it. Okay. Let's see what they're gonna do. Babby Taiankari from the movie, they're so cute. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. My problem here is I don't have any ultimates. I don't have any level 5s, and the level 5s are where it's at. Those are all of the moves that I need in order to counter a Digimon. The one good thing is that there's no Digimon on the field for now. But this person also has 4 memory. They could probably play a Digimon at any point. By the way, this square area is called the breeding area. I know, funny name. But if there's something in the breeding area, it doesn't necessarily count as being on the field, and they won't be affected by attacks or anything, but they also can't attack. So there's also a bit of strategy with like whether you keep your Digimon in the breeding area or if you take it out. So okay, so now there's a Digimon on the field. I need something to respond to it. Why did they translate the hatching area as breeding area? Digimon don't even have, I mean, cuddle together? That's what I'm wondering too. They really could have just made it the hatching area. Or even like the raising area. Because like I hear people call it like, oh, like I raised this Digimon, or I like, you know, raise up. But like the breeding area? Come on, man. Who translated this? Rendening? Ooh, they bottom decked their Tamer. Wait, why? Why though? Why did they bottom deck their Tamer? Oh, wait, they just brought the same one out. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, it's my turn. Please, please, no! Dang it! I need a level 5. At least we can get some memory. So I'll search. I'm gonna search with Biomon over here. Hope for the best. Because she lets me not necessarily search the deck, but search my next 3 cards and take what I need. No, I still don't have a... Well, I do have this Tamer. This Tamer is pretty good. Another Biomon to help with the search. And then... yeah, Matt and TK. Attack again with Tentomon. Oof! Well, it's okay, actually. That's actually fine. Because then I can take something out of the trash. Which can be that Tentomon again. No sulfuric acid redeem. Bika does not love sulfuric acid. I forgot to turn a lot of my redeems back on, so thank you for the reminder. Wait, I could draw from this? I could draw from this? No! Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna play this card though, because it helps me play my tamers out. Yes! Yes, let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, the only thing is... the effect for Metal Greymon lets me de-digivolve, but there's nothing to de-digivolve, so it might be a waste to play it now. So the best I think I can do is search again. Right? Are any of these a memory setter? I don't think any of these are mem setter. No. Okay, okay. Indubitably. Let's play another Biomon. Okay, we have another ultimate. Let's get Lilymon out here. Let's get Believe in Our Friendship out here. Okay, I think we're set up for a good next turn, as long as we survive the next turn. That's kind of the big one. These games can end within, like, so few turns. They could have called it conversion area from how you get new ones in the Digimon story games. True, they could have. But they didn't. That's just a screenshot from the anime? Yeah, a couple of them are just screenshots from the anime. Cool, I can play a tamer. Thank you. Ah, but they have an effect, too. Yeah, there's quite a few that are just like a screenshot from the anime, and it's kind of funny. Because you'll have these gorgeous, like, you know, illustrations that were obviously meant just for the TCG. Oh yes! Let's go, I have all my tamers out, and all of them are blockers. I think we're on a good track right now. But then yeah, you also have cards that are like, that's just a screenshot, bro. Okay, I think we're on a good track, please! They still have one memory. They can still play something that would totally wreck me. I've seen it happen. Yeah, the art can go so hard. And then it's just like, Screenshot? What does this one do? Oh, it's a searcher. They're searching. They don't have all the tools in their toolkit just yet, methinks. Interesting. I have nothing to digivolve, but ooh, you know what? Lilymon's effect is gonna really come in handy. So I think this will be a good next turn. We just have to believe. We just have to believe in the heart of the cards. So next turn, what I'm thinking is this one's gonna get moved up. I'm gonna digivolve this one into Lilymon. Lilymon's effect lets me bottom deck any suspended Digimon. If they're sideways like this, it means they're suspended. So that would bring down the amount of Digimon on their field to just 1. Unless they're doing some shenanigans with their options right now. They might hold on to the turn. But like I said, it's very, like, with this game, it's super easy for them to turn things around. And just wreck me. Wreck my ish, you know? I haven't read a lot of the webcomic, but I wonder how they do tamer cards. Are they just cameos from the series? They usually play their own tamer cards. So I think the way they explain it in universe is that they're playing in a virtual reality game, kind of like Sword Art Online, and everyone gets their own tamer card. So if I were to join this game called Digimon Liberator, I would get my own tamer card that's like, oh, it's Babinka. It's the Babinka tamer card. So that's how they explain it, like, in universe. And then they usually just play their own tamer cards. I don't know if they ever play like I play Tai, you know? Alright, I'm gonna get some memory. Alright, you guys ready for some shenanigans? Let's do this. We're gonna first digivolve into Lilymon. All three of them are gone! Let's freaking go! The board is officially empty. We got this in the bag. Unless... I'm scared. I feel like they might still have something, but... You know what? YOLO. Oh? Why is it taking so long? Okay, it was just a delay. Oh no, what did I add? A memory boost? No, I think they're still going down though. That's fine. That's fine. Please. Please. All right. Okay, I thought they still had something up their sleeve. I thought they still had something up their sleeve. So, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. It seemed like they were looking for their pieces. So, it's very possible that if they had all their pieces in their hand, it still could have, you know, gone the other way, but yeah, we did it. Let's go. I'm down to play one more game, and then I might call it from there. But you're just stuck with that playstyle then. Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess it works for lore reasons, right? But yeah, if you imagine that you're actually in that universe, and it's like, you end up with like a really crappy effect. Or my impression is that the effect is determined by like the playstyle that you already develop, right? But that does, yeah, like lock you into a single playstyle. Like for now, my favorite thing is to like work with the trash. Like, kind of like in Yu-Gi-Oh, you have your graveyard. Here it's the trash, or recycle bin, you could say. And I kind of like taking Digimon out of the trash, basically, and like resummoning them. That's one of my favorite like abilities that you could do. So in a theoretical, you know, Digimon Liberator world where you have a Babinka Bear Tamer, it'd be like, oh, you can you know, resummon a Digimon from the trash, you know, something like that, something basic like that. But let's do another one. Again, hit me again. I wish to feel victory once more. I'm pretty bad with when I lose in this game. I'm usually just like, do it again. Run it again. I need to taste sweet, sweet victory. There we go. Sometimes it's funny. I'll face up against an opponent that I know I just faced literally the round before. Oh, I don't have any tamers, so okay, that's pretty good. I have a tamer, I have a Gomamon. Gomamon's effect is also pretty good. It makes it so that the opponent can't gain memory other than with tamer effects. So sometimes I can really like lock a certain playstyle out. So I'm gonna Digivolve here in the back. And then put my tamer down. That's the end of my turn. Alright, let's see. What does this person have? Wonder if it's the same person. Okay, they played a Wanyumon. What is this? Lesser, if you have a blue tamer. Ooh, this could be blue hybrid. Hybrid decks are interesting because they play off of... if you guys remember Season 4 or Series 4 of Digimon, it's the series where the people become the Digimon. Wait, what's this? Swimmon? I actually don't know what kind of deck this is. Oh, I think it's blue, like, sea animals? So maybe it's not hybrid. I think it's a Seadramon deck. My absolute favorite card in this whole game is Metropolitan Police Department Community Safety Bureau Cybercrime Division Investigation Unit 11 Digimon Crime Response Theme. I got to that part in Seekers where like they're like, do you have to say the whole the whole name? No, it's okay. I can bring Gomamon right back due to Sunamon's effect. Frontier, you love that one? Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I was like, what? They don't have Digimon partners? Lame. But now that I'm all grown up, I'm more receptive to it. I'm more down for the cause. If you don't say the whole name, then you play the when you play the card, it doesn't work. Those are the rules. Let's play Thai. I've seen people do insane combos from like the second turn. It's all about the lore of the legendary warriors. So good. Yeah, I liked that. And then I loved Ranamon as a character, where she's like, I want to digivolve into the most beautiful Digimon. Yes, thank you for the tamer. Thank you for the tamer. I like that. I like the whole story with Koichi. Yeah, I do. Yeah, the 10 legendary warriors just as a concept were pretty cool. So she had like the ancient ones too, like ancient Sphinxmon, ancient Megatheriumon. Alright, what you scheming on, buddy? Okay, they played Seadramon X. You know what? I think I played against this deck this past Saturday. It's a deck called, is it Deep Savers? No, it's not. Okay. It's a Seadramon deck. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Oh, I don't have any... I have a level 5, but it's a good one, but it's kind of better to play later in the game. You can, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good early in the game, but it just like, it helps to do an OTK, which is a one-turn kill. This one's a wildcard, you don't know what they're gonna send out. Yeah, exactly. It could be... I don't know. It could be Mega Seadramon. It could be... I think I saw them draw a Mega Seadramon earlier. I think. Is this a Ryugumon? It's Marine Bullmon. This is another one from Liberator. So they might have another one of that. Suddenly D-Reaper would be crazy. It's like they just completely changed their egg. Like you see a completely different egg and it's like, huh? I wasn't prepared for this. Oh no, what did they do? What did they do? Can't suspend until the end of the... Oh, so I can't use that tamer. But it's temporary. At least it's temporary. Also, D-Reaper was a crazy villain. Like, I can't wait until we watch Tamers, because that's still one of my favorite series. I remember watching it with my dad, and like the climax of that series, we were both like on the edge of our seats. We were like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Ooh, Mega Seadramon, what are you doing? Oh, it unsuspend, so it can attack again. Ooh, Digivolved again! X antibody. Oh, good thing there's no Digimon for it to work with. Ooh, you're giving me all the good cards. The only thing is, it seems like he can probably OTK me if I'm not careful. Like, I'm gonna need to make some moves by my next turn. The stuff with Jerry and Beelzemon is pure cinema. Yeah, 100%. That was... Ooh. Fist of the Beast King, man. Fist of the Beast King. That one was crazy. Oh, it's Ryugumon. Oh, pretty. Oh, they can play another Digimon. I see what they're doing. This one's pretty. Wait, let me see the effect. Attack target can't change. And it has jamming. Play 1 level 4. By returning one of your Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Return one of your Digimon with higher level. Oh, interesting. Okay, I gotta get rid of this guy. I gotta get rid of them. I've never seen that Digimon before. I've seen it in, it's from Liberator. The Liberator webcomic introduces a lot of really cool designs. Cool, so I have a mem setter. That's good. Oh, dang it. I need something better. Digivolve? Give me something else. Ooh, okay, that kind of works. That works. I can at least take out this Seadramon. Let me take a look at this again. So, you may play 1 level 4 Digimon card from the Digivolution cards. Okay, end of turn. By returning one of your Digimon to the bottom of the deck, return one of your opponent's Digimon that has a higher level. Okay, so I just need to make sure that there isn't another source. By placing one. Draw one, jamming. Okay. I need a way to get rid of this. Get rid of this guy. I like how the different Digimon fields are getting focused as decks in the card game. Yeah! Yeah. It's just neat. Like, it does feel like we're in, like, a bit of a Digimon Digimon Renaissance. With both, like, how people are getting into the series, but also if you're already a longtime fan. Like, there's all these cool, like, different Digimon that are coming out. Digimon IPs that are kind of like reinvigorating the series. So you do see like these new fields, as you were saying, that are like getting decks as well. Getting more focus. So let's try this. Reduce the play cost. We're gonna do Wergarurumon. So we can get rid of that Seadramon. So that one's gone. What we can do next... Merrick Ishtar, hello! Thank you for the raid! Hello, welcome. Ooh, you were playing Postal. We are currently playing Digimon at the moment. I'm up against a toughie. Let's see. Can unsuspend as well? Do I want to do that? Wait, if I add these two together, 17... Interesting. Okay, I can do something here. Yeah, it's the Digimon card game. It is. I have a strategy. Oof, never mind. Strategy's gone. Like... Strategy's kind of gone. I wasn't expecting to die from that. Oopsie poopsie. I shoulda not. Oh well. Let's see. Hello, Gerzigler. Hello. This feels like when I used to play Hearthstone. Why is half of the art screenshots from... I wouldn't say half. It's actually like... This is actually pretty rare. But yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Some of them are just screenshots, but a fair amount of them are like original art. You know, like this is original. This looks like it's in the art style, but it's you know, it's actually a new piece of art. My big boss monster dead. Well, there goes my strategy. Exactly. Because there's an effect called Alliance. I'm tempted to attack again, but you know what? I can search. The best we can do right now is search. Ah, that doesn't help me, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll get Bergermon. But yeah, let me know how Postal 2 was. We are currently playing the Digimon card game. I'm playing against a person right now. They might OTK me at any second, actually. But if you guys have to do any resting, any post-stream care, feel free. And if you want to stay here and yap with us, feel free as well. We are currently up against this Digimon called Ryugumon. We need to figure out a way to get it off the field. Get it out of here. There are Digimon in my deck that can do it, but like, I need them. I need to see them. I need them to come out. Come out, please. It was fun. I'm doing Paradise Lost DLC and I've already gone mad with power. Ain't nothing wrong with a good time, right? Ain't nothing wrong with a good time. Alright, so they're also thinking. They're also thinking about what they're doing. Okie dokie. Please, I just need another level 5. Or even a level 6! Tempt them with food, Digimon will come running. Psst, 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 come here, I got meat! I got fresh meat, grown freshly from the ground. Let's just say I've discovered my favorite looking gun has a supreme alt fire. It's fun to abuse. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, what did it? Okay, Seadramon. That's pretty cool. It sounds like you had fun with Postal. Oh, they're playing an option card? Okay. So they're also searching. I was gonna say they might not have all the tools in the toolkit, but the thing with that is that they already brought out like one of their boss monsters, right? I need something good. Oh, they're gonna bottom deck. No! Dang it. They're gonna bottom deck my Mega Kabuterimon. Oh wait, what? They're bottom decking themselves? What are they doing? I think they're playing one of their Digivolution cards. I'm curious, what are they doing? You may play... Oh, okay. Oh, but then it's gonna... yeah, get bottom decked! They might just be clicking buttons. Nah, I keep thinking sometimes... Yeah, see, that's what they were aiming to do. They're trying to bottom deck my Digimon. So sometimes people will sacrifice their own Digimon in order to, like, at least get rid of something on my end of the field. Ooh, dang it! This would have been really useful the previous... This would have been really useful the previous turn. So there are cards in this game called ace cards, which is like a counter. Like if I were to attack right now, it's very possible that they have an ace that they could play over the Seadramon and that could totally wreck me. So yeah, so that happens, you know. Sometimes things just happen a turn too late. So let's play around with something. Let's... I can... Ooh, okay. I have an idea. We're gonna bring back a Digimon from the dead. We're gonna take out Wergurumon, because it can potentially destroy this one without activating an ace. Because that's kind of the name of the game right now. Is I need to not activate that ace if they have one. So I can actually do that by doing this. So I'm gonna gain 2 memory. I'm gonna play this Togemon, but I'm gonna reduce the cost. Togemon is actually gonna let me Digivolve again for free. Which means I can take out this Digimon. Nice! Without activating that ace, so now the area is free. Yeah, actually. I think... What can I do? What can I do here? Because I could Digivolve this as well, but it's gonna take it over to my opponent's field, so... Or my opponent's memory, so... there's a bit of a gamble, but... No, you know what? I should attack with this one. And draw. Ah, dang it, I gave them another option card. That's fine. I think I stopped playing right as Ace was coming out. It's a cheap strong card, but it's also... Yeah, it has a huge drawback. If I draw my Ace card, I'll show you guys what I mean. It has a huge drawback, but sometimes it's kind of worth it. You know what? I'll play this one. I think that's really all I can do at the moment. So the ace cards are interesting because they usually have really overpowered moves, but they have something called overflow, which means if your opponent defeats your ace, it actually, like, not only do you lose that card, but you also lose memory. So it could absolutely turn a game around. It's almost like you add insult to injury, because like, oh, my monster's gone, but also I lost memory. And it's usually a lot too. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Alright, they're thinking, they're thonking. Oh no, I can't activate this one next time. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Oh, they're gonna Digivolve it! They're gonna freaking Digivolve it. Oh no, it's a searcher. Oh no, it is a Digivolution. Dang it! Okay. Come on, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. Kind of like a Hail Mary play, like you need to win with ace. Oh! He just gave up! They just... okay. They probably could have still cinched it. They... Did they assume I had an ace card? Nice. Easy, GG easy. Nice. All I want is a Gargamon card and I'll be happy. Oh, the Terriermon with pants and guns? He's a good one. He's a good one. Alright, tell you what, you guys. We're at the 2-hour mark, but I still want to play a little bit more. So, I'll put you guys in recess again. I'll put you guys in recess. There we go. Now the first game was easy, only lasted a second. That's true. That's true. I'll put you guys in recess, and then when we come back, we'll do one more game. We'll do one more game. Because I'm enjoying this. I hope you guys are too, as I'm yapping about the cards. But I'll see you guys in about 3 minutos. In the meantime, I got some salad in front of me. Some salmon salad. Some salad. Okay, I'm gonna open it. Alright, see you guys in a bit. No worries, Ursa Supreme. Good night and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay, we're back. I was feasting on this salmon salad. It's got salmon. It's got some kind of like crushed crouton or something, and some cheese, and some of that Caesar salad sauce. I mean dressing. That's pretty good. Pretty excited to eat some more. So I know that Ursa Supreme had to head out, no worries. And then Folk was asking, is Ursa Supreme supreme by being powerful or supreme by having every topping? ¿Por qué no los dos? It's funny, I also thought of the brand name, the Supreme brand name, right? But Ursa Supreme is even better than that. They are supreme simply because they are supreme. But alright, so let's do one more game. Let's do one more game and then we'll mosh and then we'll call it for the day. Call it for the night. So that I can I gotta go to the office tomorrow. Gotta work my wage job. Mayshark, hello! Welcome, welcome. How you been? We're playing the Digimon TCG. So far I've been doing okay with it. We're gonna do one more match and then I think I'm gonna call it from there, but we will still mosh a little bit. So let's see what happens. Man, that's a good salad. I could also play around with like the deck I'm really weak with, just for extra practice. But I don't know. How about Supreme? Oh, you're so good. Kind of like, what's the most shocking meal? Soup and rice. Soup rice! It's one of my favorites. I'm good, how are you? I'm good! I'm good. I had a pretty busy weekend. I had a little bit of work, had a little bit of Anime Expo, had a little bit of Digimon TCG. So it's been a bit busy, but today I had a pretty chill work day. I was working from home. They think, therefore they're supreme. Exactly, exactly. And Mayshark's giving you the Monopo, the all mother father parent. I'm not connected, I'm not connected. Come on. Come on, please, I need my fix. There we go. There we go. What am I up against this time? Okay, I have a tamer, I have a rookie. I think this is a good start so far. I just don't have my level 4s, but let's see what happens. Okay, so they are— oh, this is a DM deck. I don't know how I'm gonna fare against this. I haven't fought against this a lot, so we're gonna see what happens. We have a Gabumon. They're searching. They're searching for their parts. They have an analog youth. That's kind of crazy. Let's see what happens. Maybe we keep Gomamon out. Play a tamer, and then play Believe in Our Friendship so that we get some extra memory later on. And it searches. Dang it. Biomon. Let's do Biomon and— yeah, let's do Biomon. Dang it. I was hoping for another tamer, but it was like the same tamer that I already have, which doesn't actually help me that much. No, they have 2 Digimon on the board already. Redonkulous. Indubitably. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, buddy? What are they doing? I think they're deciding on— oh, nope, they're attacking. At least I know where one of my one of my Togemons went. Oh, they have an Angemon? What does that one do? Okay, okay. You can play with their security. So they're effectively healing themselves. But I haven't even hit you yet. What are you healing from? Oh, it's gonna— no, it digivolved again. Digivolved again. What does this do? On deletion, you may play 1 lower. Oh, okay, okay. Okie dokie. Okay, I have some tools in the toolkit now. I could digivolve up. Ooh, let me get more memory. I could digivolve up into who would be good for this? Metal Greymon. There we go. He's got the D-digivolve. Let's do this. Oh, I don't have enough to- I am a fool! That effect doesn't activate if I don't have enough tamers! I am an idiot! Okay. I could still digivolve, it's just costlier. So, let's do it though. Wait, let me look at the effect again. For every 2 of your tamer colors. It still de-digivolves, that's still a good effect, so... Let's do it. Get de-digivolved. Base Metal Greymon. I love Metal Greymon. I love him with his, like, his claw, his one metal claw, and his rockets that come from his chest, you know? And he just has a really good effect. He lets me de-digivolve. Which is a good, like... Because there are a lot of cards where it's like, oh, if this Digimon, you know, gets deleted, activate this effect. If this Digimon, like, leaves the field for this reason, activate this effect. Woohoo! Yes, I am gonna use Blast Digivolve, so I have an ace. The ace lets me, do funky things like that. Oh, but they do still have memory. They could still have something up their sleeve. Now, the big negative to ace cards, like I said before, is if this guy gets deleted, I lose memory. That means I could effectively lose turn as well. It could go back to my opponent, so... It's a fine balance. I recently put together... Ooh, Machine Dramon model kit! Yo, how long did that take you? I'm curious, because I've also been thinking of delving into the world of putting together some Digimon, you know, models together. I've been considering it. But I want to know how long it takes to see if I can fit it within like a single stream or not, you know? Let's see what I can do. So I can do this. If I attack, it'll let me play something from the trash. What do I have in the trash again? With Togemon. The only thing is I don't have enough tamers out for an automatic Digivolution. But, you know, it still works. Yeah, let's play a level 4. Play out Togemon. Suspend. I take out 2. Nice. Nice. And then I think I'll actually end off by playing a tamer. So that should let my effects actually activate from here on out. I just have to hope that this opponent doesn't have something that would take out my Metal Garurumon, because that would be pretty bad, actually. But we'll see, let's see. Who knows, maybe it was a mistake to play it this early, but we'll find out. Because it's like that overflow effect happens for any reason that this Digimon would leave the field. It's actually pretty intense. Oh no! How could you? Mashugana. What you gonna do? You gonna try to Digivolve again? I feel like, ooh. What you gonna do? I'm like kind of scared. I'm like a little scared. As I eat my salmon salad. Actually, is it okay with you guys if I just munch real quick? Oh no! I actually don't know what it does. Dang, dog. Maybe Let's see, what can I do? What can I do? Is this a level? This is a level 6? Yeah, so they just deleted my Metal Garurumon, which activated the overflow, so now they still have the turn. But I can bring something back. Munches dies immediately as her guard was taken down. Yeah, that's what I get for munching on my salad. What would make the most sense? I feel like Metal Greymon might actually make the most sense. Yeah, let's do Metal Greymon. Wait, what's your effect? For each color in its Digivolution cards. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's do Metal Greymon. That's what I get for Monchin. Ooh, another Tamer. Okay. Don't mind if I do. And an option card. Ooh, okay. I just need to survive. I just need to survive. And I think we'll be cooking with gas. This makes me want to play so bad. I don't suppose you can play this on mobile, can you? No, unfortunately not yet. Like, that would have to wait until Digimon Elysian, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I know someone in my locals that has the same exact problem, too. That they want to play, or they want to practice, rather, but... They want to practice, but they don't have a computer. They took down your Digimon right in front of your salad, right? Crazy business. Okay, I have a plan. Yeah, I have a plan. We're gonna do this. Digivolve for free. Metal Greymon! Metal Greymon, please! De-Digivolve! Get freaking de-Digivolved, idiot. Let's freaking go. Okay, so we can attack over it, but I kind of want to get rid of it too. I also kind of want to get rid of it, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do something cheeky. We're gonna hard play Birdramon. We're gonna reduce the cost, so I keep the turn. Birdramon's effect lets me Digivolve again for free, and I actually have a Digimon that can specifically take that one out. So that will clear the board and I can attack. Yes. Garurumon. Ooh, and now I have another ace. Very nice. Delete this one. Get out of here. Get out of here. And I can now attack. Suspend this one. Nice. Is there a way that I can... Is there a way that I can attack one more time? No, I don't think I can, but I at least need some kind of protection. So... I kind of already have protection though, so I really could just like do something like this. Give them the turn. Is this a mem setter? Neither of these are mem setters. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Let's hope I survive this next turn. I should be able to get the game unless they pull some kind of shenanigans. Which do you think is better at teaching the TCG, the tutorial app, or the Elysian beta? The best was actually a video for me, but out of the two choices that you gave, I would say the Elysian beta. Cause that one like breaks it up into like good chunks. I don't know, I think it might just be a personal thing too, because I learned better with videos first and then apps, cause this happened to me with the Digimon TCG, and then it also happened to me with the Gundam TCG. Like, I just learned better with a video. But out of the two choices, I would say Elysian. Because it also has like a neat story mode too. I learned where in front of my salad came from. I guess it was unconscious. I said it unconsciously, and my SO was like, "That's from a porn." For so long, I thought it was like a croissant meme. I actually didn't know that. Actually, in retrospect, it kind of makes sense. Like the phrasing, like, "Wow, right in front of my salad." The origin is wild. Not in front of my salad. Wait, what happened? Why? Why did I get? Why did? Oh, because they played Chimeramon. I see. So they might take out both of these guys, but I still have a strat. Even if these two are taken out, I can play this will actually let me play out this one. Ooh, there we go. This will actually let me play Lilymon. Or I can also play this one. Skull Greymon. Get this from the hand. I can get something back from the trash. And that would be... Metal Garurumon. Yeah. Alright. I believe I have something for this. Yeah, I have a plan for this. I am just going to digivolve into War Greymon. Or actually, what's the effect again? Okay, yeah, I have a plan. Let's do this. Then I can bottom deck this guy and clear the field. And I think that's game. Unless they have some kind of shenanigans up their sleeves, I think that's game. And Metal Garurumon. You know what? Just in case. Just in case, yeah, I will play something. Because you never know. Like, sometimes people really can pull out, like, one last shenanigan up their hand. No. There we go! Did it. Alright, we won! We won! For a sec, I thought you were asking what happened in the corner for her to say that. And I was like, I think Twitch would snipe this whole channel. No, I wouldn't! No, it's just like from context, it's like, I think I can figure out the rest. Nice. Okay, so we won that. We won that. I know I said that would be the last one, but I am tempted to do one more, but with the deck that I'm actually weaker at. Because I do need to practice with it. This one has completely different strategies that I haven't really figured out yet. So we're gonna do that, and then that'll be the last one. It's not like me with gambling on the ponies, you know, this is different. This is different. The whole strategy for this one is you want to suspend your cards. Like, this deck wants to suspend the cards. So, keep hand. Wait a minute, didn't I fight you earlier? Are you the same person from before? Oh, that's a cute artwork. That's cute. Yippee! Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see if you guys have been seeing me get some dubs for too long now. You know you're gonna see me lose horribly. Let's do Mushroomon first. And then we're gonna search. Hydrusy, I mean Hydramon, my beloved. Yeah, this one has the Hydrusy. We have Totopiamon. Oh, Pomumon. No, let's do Hydramon. We want Hydramon in there. Mush. Yeah, Mushroomon's really useful in this deck. he like activates a whole bunch of like different effects. Well, he really activates just one, which is— oh no! This is an armor deck. I feel like it's not happening with this one, everyone. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what happens. Parasaurmon. I need a blocker. And then we will— oh, I could do that. So, Toropiamon's effect is they suspend and they can't unsuspend until the next turn. So that is actually pretty useful, but they could still play Digimon, and there's a lot of Digimon who have effects that, like, you know, they don't need to unsuspend, they just need to get played. So we'll see if I survive to play the Hydrasi. We'll see. Ooh, that's cool art. What is this? Is this a searcher? Aw, wait, I like that art a lot. It's so solemn. Oh, this card's— oh, Mimi is such a good card to have for this deck. Okay. We are cooking with gas now. We're kind of cooking here. But I don't— the only thing is I don't have enough memory. How do we go about this? Spend one of your when Digivolve. MADNA Digivolve. It might be too early to play this. Maybe I think this might be the move, actually. Actually, this is a huge risk, but I want to get one pot shot in. No! The risk was bad. The risk was bad. No, it's okay. We might be able to come back from this. Maybe we can come back from this if I cope hard enough. No, I just wanted to get one pot shot in. Oh no, I'm paying the price. They digivolved. Oh, this art is so cool. He's so hardworking. The risk was calculated, but boy, am I bad at math. Exactly. No, they're giving themselves more memory. Ooh, this is also cool. What's the effect? You can play a blue tamer. What else can you do? Turn one of your— oh, they can bottom deck one of my Digimon. I see. Well, there's no Digimon on my field right now, so joke's on you. Do we keep it out? Yeah, or no, let's take it out. Gain 2 memory. Activate Mimi. We search. Ooh, Toropiamon, my love. Come here, come hither. Play a Woodmon. That will give me some memory back, right? Doesn't give me a lot, but does give me some memory. This one might not be... This one might be the end of my win streak. They got 2 really powerful Digimon and I'm just a little Woodmon. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little forest friend. You wouldn't hurt a little forest friend on his birthday. Ooh, okay. Security coming in clutch. Got rid of Ulforce. That's fine. That's fine. I'm still in the game. Still in the game. Oh, there's some really cool cards that are based off of like the first Digimon cards, because there actually used to be like a Digimon card game before, like in the 90s. perfect height to stump their toes. Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's exactly what's gonna happen to this guy too. Okay, this might work out. We got Pomumon here, not to be mistaken for the VTuber. Pomu. Turns out they they would hurt a little friend on his birthday? How dare they? How bear they? Unbelievable. Unperceivable. Dang, we're always like hurting for memory. We could digivolve in the back too. We could digivolve here. Oh no, can we? Do we not have any? We don't have any champions. Oh no. All right, let's do this. Hope for the best. There we go. Got some Woodmon. You know, something I've always wondered with Vmon. Vidramon was a thing already. Why did they feel they need to make X Vmon too? What's funny is, like, I didn't know the manga at first, so I didn't know about, what is it called? Vidramon yet. So, to me, X Vmon just made sense. So, so when I found out later on, it's like, oh, that's actually a really cool design for, like, a Vmon evolution. But also, I just love the name X Vmon too. It's like, it's just letter and letter. Genius, you know? Oh, they might actually defeat me right now. Because they just need to attack twice. Oh no, I think this is over. It's over! It's Jover! No, they keep getting memory! How are they doing this? How are they doing this? I don't understand. How did they get so much memory? I don't understand. Hacks? Maybe. At least I got another tamer, but is it gonna do something? Let's bring back the Cherrymon. Oh no, I'm out of shields. They just need to attack one more time. And that's it. They got it. It's a game. Dun dun dun. It's okay. The higher I flew to the sun, the longer your shadow becomes. Nailed it. I flew too close to the Kingdom Hearts. I wonder if they thought it was too similar to Greymon when they made Vmon in the main adventure O2mon. You know what? That's a really good theory. I feel like that would hold some water. Like, maybe it was like, oh, we don't want to like completely copy the first season. Like, come on, little guy becomes big cool dragon. I don't know. And what's Vidramon's evolution? Isn't it is it Arrow Vidramon? Right? That's not too similar to Metal Greymon, I feel, but no, yeah, I guess they wanted to. Oh, you know what it is? I don't know which came first. This is one of those like chicken or egg situations, but do you think it's because of the whole like, oh, we want a unique type of evolution, so that's why we do armor evolution? Oh, wait, but XVmon isn't even an armor evolution. What am I talking about? I recently learned this strategy is called memory choking. I'm practically an expert in this game. Oh no. beeplebees is gonna learn how to like meta the game. They're gonna play me in a room match. Cause I've actually never done that option. I only do random and bot, but they're gonna be like, hey Binka, get into room 503. And then beeplebees is gonna take my lunch buddy and and then they're gonna start teaching the class, they're gonna start teaching art history, and then I'm gonna be just in the corner, in the timeout corner with a giant dunce hat. No. This is all I got going for me. This is all I got going for me. That and my cute good looks. Sorry, I like swallowed saliva wrong. That's all I have going for me. Arrow Vidramon is very Skull Greymon looking though. Ah, I see, I see. The closer we get to the sun, the faster the butter melts on pancakes. No, poor guy. Poor guy. B will simply be there. I'm gonna guess they had ideas of DNA Digivolve Digimon, so they made a Vmon. They made Vmon a new line. Yeah, that would make sense, right? I'm coming for your lunch money and your classroom. No, everyone's gonna be like, hello, beeplebees, our favorite bee and art history teacher and educational streamer, and I'm just gonna be in the corner. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my boobing cubs. Good, scrub. I think it's funny how in Japanese they're literally Vmon and XVmon. I mean, how long until there's like, oh, we came out with a new Digivolution line for Vmon. It's XYZmon or Xyzmon as they call it in Yu-Gi-Oh! Skull Greymon. Exactly. Alright, I am hungry for my salad. My salmon salad. So I'm gonna call it here, but let us mosh. You think they have any like metal like not metal Digimon. You think they got metal music that is Digimon? I'm just gonna look it up. Like me asking like, do you think they have any metal Digimon music? And it's like, metal Greymon, duh, get good, scrub. The doy, it's like you don't even know. It's like you don't even know your Digimon. Oh my god, I have to stop typing while talking. I was gonna look for Digimon metal music. I typed Digimon metal Greymon. Oh my. XVmon, but it's a quinceañera Digimon. There you go. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. I was gonna make this joke earlier, but I forgot when we were talking about Mamemon. No Mameswaymon. No Mameswaymon. Are you ending? Yeah, I'm gonna end right now. We're gonna do our little mosh pit. Thanks for the fun stream. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys. The brain rot. Big Mamemon. Have a good night, Babinka. Thank you. Let's do our mosh pit. Ooh. I think we listened to this before because the red bar is underneath. But do you guys want to listen to Butterfly Latino metal cover? Paulo Cuevas? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. If any of you have never moshed with us before, this is our end of stream tradition. All you gotta do is, when you hear the music, spam your favorite emotes, and I'll make your little guys fight each other. But the winner is determined by RNG. Naba! Open up the pit. Ooh. On my love. Meow, 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 meow. We could also raid into someone that's not, I'm not following, but they're playing something. Ooh. You want to raid into someone else that's playing DCGO? Whoa, 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 whoa. Dun, dun, dun. Yo, Pexicle, sing it! And Folk, you won! Let's go. See, it's not rigged. We're having a good time. On my love. Oh yeah, let's do round 2. I got too distracted. This song's just so good. Digimon. Also, look at that long hair. Nice. Nice. Ooh, this sounds so good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go, America Star won the mosh pit! Do we have enough time for another round? We do! I think we do. So far we got Folk, we got Merrick. Who's gonna win round 3? Guitar solo time, yeah. Yo, Folk won another round! Let's go! Ooh, that sounds so good! Bow, bow, bow. Do 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 do. Nice. Good job, everybody. Good job. That cover was so good. That cover was so good. All right, guys. We are going to raid into actually someone I don't follow. I don't follow them, but they are currently playing DCGO, or they're playing a game that looks like Pokemon, but it's Digimon. I don't know if this is some kind of what the. An ad started playing, sorry. On YouTube. But their name seems to be Tessero DCG. So they're playing like a, I don't know if some kind of mod or something, but it looks cool. It doesn't look like yeah, it looks like Pokemon, but it's Digimon. So yeah, we're gonna raid into them. We're gonna see what they're up to, and I'll introduce myself as well. But I'll see you guys tomorrow after I'm done with work. We're gonna be doing some art. We're gonna be drawing some musumes, some uma musumes. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. I appreciate you. Wait, are they ending? Oh no, I think someone just said like good day, sir. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully see a new friend, Tessero DCG. Let's see what they're up to. But I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, and as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye!